Alright, ladies and gents, hello and welcome to Crypto Space. If you are new, please consider subscribing, and a quick disclaimer, this video is not financial advice. But alright, let's hop into Pepe itself and let's have a look what Pepe is actually doing. Let me quickly switch to 4-hourly time frame and actually let's zoom in. So Pepe obviously broke out of that downtrend that it was in for quite a while now, and obviously I was hopeful that we are going to see the pump. However, obviously in these market conditions that doesn't necessarily help Pepe to go on. So now basically Pepe is battling with this resistance, and on the top of that we are going to have all-time highs. So once we are going to smash, firstly this level, then potentially we could expect obviously upward momentum for Pepe and potentially conquering this level of resistance of 10,841. However, what I'm seeing now, let's actually switch to the daily. So what basically is brewing on a daily looks like stochastic RSI, it's in that area of achieving bearish cross, which means that most likely Pepe could go down a little bit. And now, well, the targets that I have over here, Pepe could pretty much do, let's say the first target from now would be 100%, and the second target will be around 3x, potentially even 4. And again, guys, I would like to point out that I'm not trading futures, I'm just DCing in, DCing out, so that's my spot holding, all right? I don't want to risk being liquidated. Anyways, let's have a look what's going on for Pepe. We are going to cover many different charts, BTC and altcoins as well, because looking at Pepe's chart isn't going to let us fully understand of what is going on. So first of all, let's actually have a look at holders. So as of today is 13th of May, we are sitting on 2019,077 holders for Pepe, and I do believe that the last update that I gave you guys, that was on Friday the 10th. So we are pretty much around 1,000 holders up in the last few days, so that's all right. I would say accumulation is happening. And now I would like to actually compare Pepe to Doge in terms of the interest. So that is the last 5 years. So why I'm so bullish on Pepe? Because I do believe that Pepe is going to be next Dogecoin, and we can already see at these stages of the market of what kind of interest does Pepe have. Don't get me wrong, I do believe that Dogecoin is still going to print some gain. However, I'm not interested into Doge at all. And now, guys, as you can see, we are in these low levels, right? So obviously people are not searching for Pepe, they are going to be searching for Pepe when the price is going to spike. So that is something to keep an eye for, because obviously people are always checking crypto when it's pretty much too late and they are buying these green candles. So I do believe that the best time to purchase Pepe, obviously it was in April last year. However, second time I believe is right now, but not financial advice, of course. But anyways, let's move to actually determine of what is going on. So that is a Twitter score, and we can see what's going on for Pepe in terms of interest on Twitter. Their Twitter account is constantly growing, and that basically is a graph that is representing the last year for Pepe's growth. So that's good. And now, guys, this week is going to be very volatile for crypto. We are going to see either a huge move upwards or downwards. So in April, PPI inflation data on Tuesday, tomorrow. So that's important. Fed Chair Powell speaks on Tuesday, again tomorrow. April CPI inflation data on Wednesday. April retail sales data on Wednesday. Philadelphia Fed manufacturing data Thursday. Total of 2 Fed speaker events this week. So very busy week ahead, guys, and this is the volatility that you have to be prepared for. If the price is going to dip in, whatever it is, Pepe, a Bitcoin or whatever, what I'm going to do, I'm going to DCA in like crazy. I'm not going to be shaken out by any negative news. But anyways, let's have a look at this piece of information. Just in, over 2,000 investors from mainland China attended the Bitcoin Asia conference in Hong Kong, South China Morning Post. So total attendance is 5,500. And yes, guys, probably are going to think that, oh yeah, but 2,000 isn't that much, but it's still something. I do believe that 2,000 people that are interested is just the beginning in mainland China, because as I was mentioning in the previous videos, that is obviously nothing in comparison to how many people would like to actually invest in Bitcoin. Now, shout out to CryptoCom for several cycles, and especially this one. The weekly parabolic SAR has been a pretty accurate Bitcoin bottom indicator with each bearish flip. The parabolic SAR dots flip to upside or downside once price passes their mark. Bearish flips, blue arrows, normally seem bearish, but the weekly time frame causes this to lag, and each flip has perfectly coincided with the weeks of local lows this bull market. All local lows this cycle have lined up perfectly with the first bearish flip. So guys, every single time we basically touch these dots on the chart, then we have bounced, ever since we pretty much entered that bull cycle territory. That was March 2023. So now guys, I do believe that this is probably no different, but of course we could get surprised. But anyways, let's have a look what Mickey Bull Crypto is saying. Bitcoin having a simple retest to vary the important trader. Nothing bearish here as bears seems to amplify it. So guys, that is a daily chart first of all, okay? So let's actually have a look at RSI. So as you guys can see, RSI is pretty much at the bottom over here, and we are out of that downtrend for RSI, and RSI looks like it found a support. So after that reset, obviously technically we should see, price momentum go into the upside, right? And now I know that this feels like forever. However, I believe that we are before the biggest pump, in last 2-3 years for BTC and crypto. So obviously, things are going to be manipulated to shake out last paper hands out of the market, if that makes sense. But anyways, let's have a look at the inverted chart, guys. All right, so that is the first cycle for altcoins, and as you guys can see, once altcoins were pretty much, dancing around that level of previous all-time highs, after that we dropped it down. Obviously that's inverted chart, so obviously we went up, right? But as you guys can see, this is exactly the same time as here. So I do believe that we are going to see different prices in coming months. But anyways, let's have a look what the Scalping Pro has to say about that. So shut up, by the way. Bitcoin has bottomed out. Each time Bitcoin has traded at or slightly below the 100 MA on the daily chart, we have seen an aggressive upside rally. Last time the price tested the 100 MA was in January, which marked the local bottom, and price has pumped by 90% since then. So guys, let's have a look. Every single time we pretty much have these touches on 100-day moving average, we pretty much bounced properly for BTC. So as you guys can see, every single time that happened, even over here. So I do believe that this is just about time for crypto to actually go up. And now shout out to trader Taringrade. In this cycle, Bitcoin is characterized with a down sloping base in a parabolic curve structure. We are at the base 3 and experiencing the same down sloping moves like base 1 and base 2. Price action is consistent. You can't chase it when it starts heading to base 4. Yes guys, that's what I'm thinking as well. So this is the time basically for accumulation. We can actually consider this as reaccumulation zone, because once we are going to pack our bags in every single base, we can expect a move higher, right? So what do you think is going to happen when we are going to see the next leg up, right? Exactly the same thing is going to happen. We are going to see some sideways price action and of course consolidation, but obviously that is normal because people are taking their profits, etc. So please make sure that you take your profits as well. And now guys, this is very important chart, so please make sure that you pay attention. So first of all, shout out to the Scalping Pro. And now Bitcoin psychology of crypto cycle. The chart below shows psychology of majority of retail investors, buying the top and selling the bottom. So guys, I basically started packing my bags when Bitcoin was around 16-17k, right? And I was packing my altcoin bags as well, and that's what I believe everybody should be doing. So let's have a look at this chart, right? So the first things first, when we are seeing the bottom, right, I'll buy lower, right? There is no guarantee that you are going to buy lower. I do believe that any price at this point, when Bitcoin is going to retrace, let's say 50% or 60%, is good time to buy. But anyways, let's come back, right? Then you got the double top. People were just thinking, oh no, there is no point of buying right now because Bitcoin is going to probably drop. And now I'm so stupid, I'll buy on the next pullback, but maybe there will be no next pullback. Panic buys here. So basically these people over here, people that are not watching the videos, people that are not paying attention, they are going to be our exit liquidity, I believe. So guys, we still do have some time in this cycle. That's it, what I got for you today. Thank you very much for watching, and I wish you having a great day or evening. Peace and love, crypto.